Who wants to see more landscape stone? Who wants to see more landscape stone being napped? This is a big one. And this is not necessarily from landscape yards, but this is this kind of stuff that they have mixed in with some of their rocks. They might sell it in this form only, but it's rare. Usually it's mixed with other things like pieces of sandstone and other stones. But yeah, you can find these available commercially in some places. Anyway, I know you guys want to see more of it, so I'm going to nap a little bit more. I still have some left over from the napping. My friend Roger gave me a bunch. And I got some from other people. So my gloves are taking a beating. So I've got to see what I can do to prolong the life of these poor innocent gloves. Yeah, it's not their fault. Most of this abuse comes from the abrader and just from rubbing against the stone, and not from cuts. You know, the stone's not cutting into the gloves, it's just wearing into them. Same with the abrader. Most of the dust as well comes from the abrader. These commercial artificial abraders, broken up grinding wheels, most of the dust comes from those. Like when you see a cloud of dust or whatever. Let's see if I can do this. I remember back in the old days, I made videos where I was taping up my fingers, but I find this to be a lot better. Just tape up the gloves. The only thing is, sometimes it's hard to get the tape off, so what I'm doing now is just putting tape on top of tape. Yeah. Yep. Good as new. All right. Perfect. So I start my days off a lot of times by knocking this stuff around. Okay, let's see. This is a little bit small, but oh well. Ooh, nasty. Nasty bull gravel. Yep. Nasty stuff. This one has an unusual amount of cracking. So is this considered a flint or a chert? Well, if it forms within limestone, technically it's a chert. I think these are formed within limestone. But they're tumbled, so most of the cortex has been removed by nature. Yeah. These are usually surface stones you find on the surface, like especially within stream beds that have been active in the past, eroding the landscape. Streams that have eroded the landscape, and these tumble in the streams for a while before they end up just sitting on the surface. Because the streams either take a different course or they dry up, or they're intermittent streams, 100-year floods, that kind of thing. Some of these are very high quality, but most of them are not. some areas on here may be higher quality than other areas. I'm taking the low-hanging fruit by hitting this natural flat surface to try to remove flakes. I could try the la 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 la, or skin off some of the cortex, but this has an unusual amount of deep cracking. I could try. Let's just see. Let's see. Oh, that hurts. All right. I need my sledgehammer. I don't know if I brought it to Texas with me. Oh, I think I did, yeah. Well, if I can't get it to go with this, then I'll use the sledge. But see the deep cracks? Might not be able to get anything good from the cortex. Although I can make a little arrowhead. But you want to see a 11-inch blade made from an 8-inch stone. That's what you want to see. Yeah. Well, if you go diagonally. Yeah, maybe. That would be interesting to see. Go diagonally. Get an 11-inch blade out of an 8-inch long stone. Yeah. Why did I hammer that down? Because I cut myself on that kind of stuff. This looks pretty good. Now, how do I capture it? I already see an incipient crack there. All the way. I don't know where it ends up. Let me see. Could I just take a hammerstone and smash it with a hammerstone? Yeah. If I want to break the hammerstone. All right. It's not useful at all. Might be a little bit of use in some of it. All right, let's see if I get a better opportunity now. It's a little bit easier to hold in my left hand now. A little bit lighter. A little bit lighter. Take off a good spall, kind of try to capture some of the good stuff. But I end up capturing some of the bad stuff too. Yeah, I don't know. Skinning this is not going to be productive. It's all pretty bad. Pretty bad. Is there another way to do this? I'm kind of looking for good areas. If I can see a good area, then yeah, I can do it a little bit better than this and try to capture a big spall from good material on a good spot. I don't see anything. I know some of you guys are going, no, hit there. Hit, wait, you missed it. Yeah, right there. Where? I don't see. No, on the other side. Where? Right there. Yeah, right there. Yeah, I don't see it. How do I know this? Because this is what happens during nap-ins. You know, they kind of suggest hit here or hit there. Try this way, try that way. Yeah. It's my rock, I break it the way I want to. I'm gonna break it the way I want to. It's my party. That might be useful. Okay, so that's useful. That one, that one, that one. I don't see any 11-inch blades in there. I don't even see any 4-inch blades in there. That one might be. These other ones are really nasty. Yeah, heat treats. Bunch of these cruddies can be heat treated. That one's not bad. It's clunky though. But yeah, heat treat. Heat treat doubles the amount that you can use, basically. All right, so is there anything left? This is the good side of the rock. I keep wandering down. Let's see. I can't keep this up here, so I was wandering down to the lower part of the screen. Let me see. This is really hard stuff. Yep. Yeah. You really want to see the possibilities for this kind of stuff? And you guys go, oh yes, we want to see the possibilities of this kind of stuff. Oh yes, especially this kind of stuff. Especially. Yeah, I know, because nobody wants to nap it, so it ends up in the no nap pile, and you go, ha, free for me. Now I just go to YouTube and I can watch to see how to nap it, and I can make a beautiful knife. Yeah, problem solved. I wish that was the case. I would like to go onto YouTube and learn how to make a beautiful knife from this kind of stuff. Yeah. Now there's heavy quartzite in there, heavy non-nappable pockets. Why do I say heavy? Because it's thick areas of quartzite. Yeah, not very nice, not very attractive to me as a napper. Not very pretty. Oh, okay. Yeah, nap this into a razor thin arrowhead. Yeah, nap it. It's possible, right? Chances are greater than 0. I've got 14 artifacts made from this. Yeah. And they're all razor thin. Yep. It's not made from this. It's razor thin, it's not made from this. But it looks just like it. It looks exactly, even, you know, I can see right through YouTube and see it's exactly like what I got. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I heard it all. I've heard it before. Yeah. That's not supposed to be high pitch. It's supposed to be like a ring. It's not supposed to be a click when I tap it. That means it's got a big crack in it. Yeah, see, it was not difficult to separate. There was a natural crack in here. So what do I do with this kind of stuff? With these kind of stuff? I just admire the colors and stuff and say, you're going back to nature, my friends. Yeah. Going back to nature. I don't do that much tool working with stone, so even though this is good for certain things, it looks like this is the type of stone that'll break up when heat treated because it's already got like weirdness to it. These little weird areas. So it might even not respond to heat, even though it'll get It'll alter, heat will alter it, but it won't be useful. Okay. So I'll just add this stuff to the heat treat. The heat treat pile. Let's see how this goes. I like breaking into these just to see what they look like. Yeah. No particular rhyme or reason as to where I hit. I can try to preserve big pieces maybe, but you never know. You never know with this stuff. Oh, man. I'm not going to hit it any harder than that, because that's going to ruin my bopper. It looks pretty. Man, is it hard stuff. Yeah, this will heat treat nicely because it's a lighter color and it's already smooth. I don't see any internal issues. So that's a good heat treat candidate. That one. This cortical flake is okay. If I can get a big spall, this is a job for the sledgehammer, because I can hit it with a sledgehammer there and try to pop that off this top surface. Can I skin some more? I can try to skin some more. Hopefully I'm not going to ruin my billet. Oh, yeah, now that would have been good if it was a whole piece. No, it's kind of curved, so it's not that good. Interesting material. Yeah. I might be able to get a good spall here. So what am I doing? Some people don't know. What is it? What are you doing? You're making a mess in your front lawn. You're making a mess. What are you doing? I'm going to try to make something out of this rock. Make something like an arrowhead or something other than a mess. I'm trying to get a thin flake so maybe I can nap it on video. These are not bad, they just keep breaking up. Is there a way to preserve them so that they stay long? Not really, because this is a soft, relatively soft billet. And this area here is perfect for hitting. It's just very brittle material. To get anything useful, I've got to really dig into it. And then I end up with this stuff sometimes, so I can never tell. I have to get something that thick to ensure a big flat area. Then I got to remove this big old turtleback. And then it does have internal issues because that's a weird break right there. So this is pretty typical. I'm not going to go any further with this one. What am I going to do with it? Well, when I run out of stone, then I'll go looking for that one. Oh, this is even worse. Let me see. It's even worse than the very first one that I broke into. Yeah. Nasty. It's like there's concrete in here. See, you can see that the layers, okay? This is a good opportunity for you to see The good stuff is this stuff up here and this stuff here. So on top and bottom, that's where the good layer is. The middle layer is really, really bad, unless you heat treat it. How do you capture the good layers? You have to try to skin it. You have to try to skin it. Easier said than done, unless you do something like that. So I skinned off a good piece. It looks like there's still maybe some good pieces there. But that was just a little fortunate. That was a fortunate area that I could hit to get that. It was like an isolated area. It became a good platform. This has a crack in it, so I can't make a wide point out of this, but I could make a thin one. I mean a narrow one. All right, that's about the best piece I could get from this, that one skinning flake. I don't know if I could get any other large skinning flake from it. It captured pretty much the good layer. I could take another, maybe another spall of a similar size, but it's dicey. You know, right just under it. Smack it somewhere here and skin off another one, but I don't know. I'm already seeing some of the concrete there, so it's probably just under this, like a 1/4 inch. I need more than a 1/4 inch. Ouch. Did it do it? Well, I skinned some of it, so that might be useful. So skin the tops and the bottoms. Do I put this aside? Yes, I put it aside for a day where I have no more rock. All right, so what am I going to do? Am I going to nap one of those? I don't know. Kind of don't want to. And by kind of, I mean, I'd rather eat cactus needles. Yeah, I think I'd rather eat cactus needles than mess with this. But it's a Flintknapping channel. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's just, you know, collect our wits. Collect our collective wits. All right, let's see. Do I need to repair this? Yeah, I do. Okay, hold on. I installed a new sanding belt and ooh, it works nice. Works nicely. Yeah, okay, well, here we go. Let me see. Yeah, this is very similar to the one I broke on video. This material is very similar to the stuff that I broke on video. Accidentally on purpose. So yeah, this is not a Cyclops spall video. Close enough. What's a Cyclops ball video? It's the one that's got 20,000 views if you look down in my other videos. It's the spall with the hole in it, kinda, with the dimple in it. Or the biface with a dimple in it. I keep saying spall, but I don't think it's spalled out that way. I think that's just the remainder of the core that I ended up napping into a biface. I already shipped it off to its new owner. So the Cyclops is now has a new home. Well, it's on the way. Finally on the way. And you don't know what I'm talking about, just go look for it. In the previous videos. Last night I uploaded a bunch of videos and I had only numbers on them. No titles to speak of, just numbers. Very little views when I do that. And then I added the descriptions later. And the views took off. So it is important, I found out, to put a title on the videos, although I wish you didn't have to. It'd be so much better if I didn't have to put titles on the videos, because I don't know what to call them. What's you gonna do today? Flintknapping. What's the next video about? Flintknapping. And the next one? Napping of flint. What about the next one? Flint napping. And you got 1,000 like that? Yeah. After a while, you run out of ideas. You start running out of ideas. You go, what am I going to call the video? I don't know. No one really writes about flint napping. So there's not many words to describe it. There's no synonyms for flint napping, unless you want to start talking lithic reduction. Yeah, lithic reduction. I wonder if that would get more views if I title these lithic reduction instead of flint napping. Some of these have little bits of color, right? So I can I can make little beady arrowheads that have some color. Well, that's the only one that's got color. Yeah. And someone will say, if they find an arrowhead like this in the future, an archaeologist will say, oh, that's yellow chert. Yeah, yellow chert from a whole big nodule of yellow chert. Yeah, that's what it is. Solid yellow chert. No, it comes from the surface. It comes from the skin of the nodule, in this case. Although there are entire nodules of yellow chert, that's not what this is. No. I think it's worthwhile to know the exceptions. Is a hand axe? It could be a hand axe, right? Could be. I'm not saying it can't be. I'm just saying it's also a biface, so that's the exception. If you find something like that looks like a hand axe, it might not be a hand axe. It might be just a biface that some napper was crazy enough to nap on because he thought he would get an arrowhead out of it for a video. Yeah. Just want you to know the exceptions. Same with the yellow chert thing. Where do I find the yellow chert? I want to find boulders of it. Boulders. Well, you won't be able to in this case because it's only on the skin of these nodules, and only certain nodules. So maybe that's why you can't find yellow chert that's translucent and beautiful. Maybe that's why. because the stuff that they're using in your area is not exotic. It's actually skin. Don't tell anybody, but it's the skin of the nodule. Yeah, it's skin. It's okay. It's the skin. It's a secret. Old Indian secret. Yeah. Okay, now you know. So don't be looking for no big boulders of this kind of stuff. Or thinking that, ooh, they had trade routes with some people who had nice fancy color flint in shirt. Maybe, maybe not. But, you know, eventually I'm going to get tired of talking smack about the archaeology stuff. One of these days, I'm going to get tired and I'm just going to go, yeah, I'm not going to talk about that no more. Maybe I'll start today. Maybe I'll start today. All right, next segment.